Alrighty. Let's go. Let's see if we can add more. Let's see if we can add more. Let's see what happens if we run the application. And this is cool as shit. This is fucking cool. I wish we had the free camera though. I do really want to add the free camera. Let's see. I don't know if I want to use post-processing for crossfading. Can we, there was one that I was using, orthographic. Perspective. Select. There was one, there's one of these they had that allowed you to switch between orthographic and perspective. These are pretty cool. This is cool as fuck. Switch between cameras, ThreeJS. I mean, I have an idea of how to do it, but let's let's see, orthographic camera. Can we? Let's see, camera config, camera. Okay, we need to change instance to we're gonna have to create a function that says well, that's kind of cool. First, let's just see if we can get orthographic working. First, we're gonna say instance equals null. Then we'll say orthographic equals null. And we'll say perspective equals null. And then here we'll say this or perspective equals. Let's move this out of the way for the minute. This orthographic equals new orthographic. Let's look, because it's a little bit different. Similar, but and then let's say set position, and then we don't want to just set the instance. What we want to do is say this perspective position, this orthographic position. Then we'll say this set look at. We'll do the same thing, and then this set aspect. And then let's make sure that we're not missing anything else. Position, copy, look at, copy. You want to say set or copy? What's the difference? Position. Let's say camera. Set. Copy. Now that copies position. Creates a new based on object. Okay, position. Object 3D position vector 3 position. Okay, so it's just a vector 3, but what's the difference between copy? Copies the values passed of the past vector 3 properties to this vector 3. Okay, what's the difference between copy and set? Sets the x and y components. Okay. I think we'll have to say copy position. Set copy position. and then set rotation. Okay, so then we can say this. Oh, we will need this copy position equals ideal. This look at equals ideal look at. Copy position equals that. Look at equals that. Target clone. This aspect. And then we can say update projection matrix. Do we have that? Update projection matrix. Okay, let's go back. Camera, update projection matrix. Okay, we'll do this with both cameras. Yeah, we'll have to say update projection matrix, and then we'll have to do both. So we're gonna have to maintain both all the time. Now the only thing that we'll have to have a really hard time dealing with is the right now the camera controls are bound to the player controls, which is based on the target. But like, for example, if we say orthographic, that does work. But everything changes. Also, why do we have one mesh in the middle? Map. Or orthographic is all messed up. Our map generation looks cool, but handle resize 3JS orthographic. What am I missing? I think we have to use a different resize. Camera left, size. New aspect. What? Camera. Let's see, what are they doing that I'm not? The on resize, on window resize, new aspect, container client width. Um, where does size come in? Size. I don't quite understand. Um, let's see. It works fine. Just forgot to change camera left. Isn't that what I'm doing though? Or wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's try that. Let's say, where's this shit at? Refresh this aspect. Okay. -1. It's supposed to be divided by 2. Where do we call this at? There we go. And then, left is, okay, -2 and 2. And then we don't have to do top or bottom. And that doesn't work. Jeez, what is going on here, bro? What just happened? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. And now my map. Well, that was weird. That was a weird glitch. I mean, the map generation seems to be working. Although my grid's off by half a square, so that's not cool. Or my players spawning in the wrong spot. Is the perspective working? Because I didn't even test it. So perspective works. The zoom works. The camera works. All of this works. But whenever we switch to orthographic, it breaks. What am I missing here? Let's see. Why is there a size? Maybe the size matters. Let's try adding a size. Let's say, orthographic size equals 100. And then we'll, cause this wasn't in the documentation. Like, it didn't say this in the documentation at all. This dot orthographic size times the aspect. This dot orthographic size times the aspect times 2. Then we'll add that here to our aspect. And let's try that. Are we, yeah, let's switch back to orthographic and see. Whoa, okay, what the hell? I don't understand. Stop! Come on now. Well, that almost looks better. I just don't understand why. This is not better. I mean, this is top down, but like, Maybe it needs to be something like 10. I don't even understand what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, it works like that. It doesn't look right, but it works right. Let's undo all of these. I just don't understand why. Camera position. They misspelled resizing. Render set size to client width. Is that part of the problem? I mean, I don't get it. Maybe we don't need to update the projection matrix? Look at that. Oh, wait. This is not the right camera. Okay, so that's almost working. I mean, that is the orthographic camera. So, calling update. That's weird. Update projection matrix breaks orthographic camera. It says it has to be done, but I mean, this is cool as shit, but like, let's try this. Let's look at some other working code and assume that somebody else knows more than I do. So here's perspective camera. I mean, we don't need orthographic camera, but it's kind of nice. It would be nice to have that. I mean, we could just create a second camera and that'd be fine, but maybe because we don't have, do we have orbit controls anywhere? Orbit controls. This hurts my head. And it doesn't work. Left, right, top, bottom. Near and far. I wonder if I need to, wonder if that's part of the problem. If we need to say, if, no, that wouldn't be a problem because we're starting with this. Okay, I want to try something. I want to say, so camera mode, we need to change all of the camera mode to say camera position. Now our menu should say camera position. And then we can go back and say, we'll add it to state because we need it in the box. So we'll say, toggle camera mode. And then we'll say, this is not what we want. We want to say, this camera mode equals not this camera mode. Then we can do set camera mode and we can do get camera mode, and then we should be able to toggle itself, and we'll just start camera mode orthographic or perspective, and then we'll just set this to false. Okay, so camera mode's false. Now, can we add button 3JS? No, not button. Bootstrap. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could just do this without looking at it, but I just want to make sure. Okay, I'd have done that wrong actually. In our UI, let's say const buttons equals camera mode. And then we'll say const button map, and we'll create a dictionary, and we'll say camera mode equals state. Oh, we don't have state imported here. Wonder if it's going to create a problem. Toggle camera mode. I wonder if we'll end up with a circular dependency, because I had this before. This should be a function title because it's a function. Toggle camera mode. And this way, if we go into the UI here and we say if blocked keys, and then we'll say if buttons includes, then we'll add a row. We won't have text, we'll have a button type with a type button, and then we'll do class button primary. What we'll do is we'll actually create a dictionary, and we'll call this function, and then we'll say title. And then we'll say we could get this state, but I don't know if we want to do that yet. It doesn't matter, but so we will get the button title. I want to actually use the we'll do that. Why not? Let's see if this works. Oh wait, my code's gonna be broken. Else, We don't. Yeah. Else. I mean, we could just return at that point, but why not? If button includes UI component push. What am I doing, bro? Let's inspect. What do we got going on here? State is not defined. Oh, I just said that. Import state from state.js. Wrong. The UI should be part of the engine. Oh, it's not state. It's import state manager from state manager, and then state is an instance of that. And it's got to be .js because blank file types are not allowed by the MIME. Button map key. If why is moving state in here? Also, why did it give me toggle camera mode? I want to make sure this function's working. Console log. Let's just make sure it actually toggles. So it's not actually doing anything. Oh, because I didn't add a, oh shit, how did we do this before? ID, we've got to add let's just get the title out of here. Let's say let title equals this, and then we can say title, and then we will say title, and then down here at the bottom shit. Okay, we can do it here actually. We can say let button get element by ID, and then we'll add the button listener, the on-click listener. That's what we have to do. Button is null. Oh, because it hasn't been added yet. Shit. Okay, what we'll do, we will say const button function button functions equals, and we'll just create this list, and then we will say Watch this shit. This is how you fucking write JavaScript. You'll say button functions push, and we will create a function init button. We will create this function, and then we will say button functions, and we'll push this init button function in there. And then button functions for each. Nope, we're just gonna say button functions equals a blank list. We create a function to initialize the button after the UI is rendered. We have to build it after this div element has been created. So then we say button functions for each function, and we just iterate. So now invalid assignment to const button functions. Let let's say button functions. Then we'll say this button functions, this button functions. Then it's scoped to the class. This is better code. Look at that, toggling camera mode. That's so dope. That's so dope. So dope. That's so fucking cool. So we dynamically create this whole UI. So let's make sure our state manager now is actually getting the console log, and we'll just log camera mode is now enabled or disabled. Enabled, disabled, enabled, disabled. Alright, cool. So then if this works, then in our UI, no. In our engine, we need to create an update function to do create update engine function, but we're not going to do that right now because we're actually update everything in the game, but this is fine for now. So when we do camera update, camera refresh, camera update, so if there's no target, we return to do move this to be our perspective first orthographic switch. We will say orthographic toggle camera equals false. What is it enabled in state manager? It's also false. Okay, so if toggle camera not equals state camera, is it camera enabled? No, camera mode. Damn it, camera mode. There we go. Then we want to say Boom. That's all we want to do. Toggle the camera. And then let's just add a console log to make sure. Camera. Switching camera mode to there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit. Oh shit. Oh, you know what I just realized is that our zoom is just way off. Like that's what's wrong is the zoom. Hmm. That's fucking cool. Like we can switch between camera modes. I think part of the problem though is no, we are updating both at the same time. Which is important, but hmm, 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 hmm. I'm excited, but I'm also like, ThreeJS perspective is switching between perspective and orthographic. Let's see if I can find something. See if I can find some help. I mean, like, this is super cool that it works, but it also doesn't, so I don't really know. Orthographic camera and perspective camera. Oh, I need to use orbit controls, maybe? Um, what is the view 1 element? Oh, camera zoom needs to be 0.2. Also, I'm not using orbit controls. Yeah, I'm not trying to orbit. But we can say, let's be more explicit. Perspective enabled. And then we can say if not this perspective enabled, then we want to say this zoom level fuck. So the problem here is that if I multiply this by a number, like if I right now say this zoom level times half, I don't know, then it's going to zoom in. like every time. So we don't want to do that here actually. Ideal offset. Can we say if this perspective enabled, if not, this perspective is enabled. I don't know if this is gonna work at all. Yeah, ideal offset is not a thing. Shit. Target offset. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll say, excuse me. We'll say, zoom level and zoom height. Zoom level, zoom height. Okay. Let zoom level equals this perspective enabled this zoom level, else this zoom level times 0.2. We'll try that. And then let zoom level, let zoom height. No clue if this will work. What happened? Like, I think that's working. Until I zoom in. Maybe we don't mess with zoom height. Maybe we still just do this dot zoom height. We'll toggle it to perspective. Fuck. I have no clue what I'm doing now. It's like totally not working. I do know that we need to make sure that we can just get this, we need to have in the UI, we need to have, value, and then we will say, state. Oh, it won't work if we copy it in there like that. We can try it. I don't think it'll work though. State dot camera mode, and then we'll say orthographic. We'll say div column. Make these like column 4. Div. And then we'll do column 6. No clue if this will work. But let's expand it by default. Yeah, it doesn't update it. But we can say value, we can make this thing a function, and then we can call the function. And that doesn't work either. Mother bitch. Oh, helps if I say return, huh? There we go. Okay, so then in our camera, oh wait. In our state manager, we can set it to true by default. And in our camera config, we can set the default zoom to 2 and 2.5. Then we can just start. Whoa. Oh, it helps if we say third person. Actually, what if we just get rid of in the UI, we just make this the title. We say 6, 4, yeah, we can do that. We can just make this the title. We'll make this the key. We'll also make this the key. And then we can just say button key title. We can get that as a function. And then the button itself will be the indicator. That's pretty cool. Orthographic, perspective. And change camera modes. Now I just need to figure out why the hell the camera zooms like that. Like, what the hell, man? Also, I want to know why that one random green box is there. Really, this is where the center of the grid's supposed to be. All of the rest of these are off. Like, it's so dope that this is working, though, but shit fire, man. It's driving me crazy. Okay, wait. Let's try something else. in the camera, when we get the ideal offset, calculate mouse rotation, additional zoom height. This dot zoom level. What if we do that? What if we just say, let's say let zoom level equals this zoom level. We'll say this perspective is enabled, otherwise we're going to try to zoom it by like 2, and then we don't have to do that up here. We can go back to doing what we were doing. This dot zoom level, this dot zoom level. Because it seems like our offset's off. X and Y position. And then the zoom level. Oh, that's if we're at the top down. Okay. We don't get the zoom level here. That's useless. Okay, looks like we're gonna go back to what we had. Maybe we'll try this with like 0, 1. I can't tell if that's helping at all or not. Like, maybe... This really does hurt my head. It seems like it zooms out further. I'm gonna say 2. Do you say 10? 1,000? It doesn't seem to make a difference. Zoom doesn't seem to work at all, actually. Fucking... Okay, so how to zoom. So when we, shit. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay, so, um, okay, check this out. So we go to camera. When we create the orthographic camera, we need to say this dot orthographic zoom equals 3. Let's try that. 10? 100? No. Okay, let's try, let's divide it by 4. Bro, are you serious? Say 8. Let orthographic zoom equals 100. I don't know. We'll get let aspect equals window. Jesus Christ, man. Negative inner width. Inner width. Ortho. Um. I feel stupid. $213. What the hell am I doing wrong now? Width divided by -2. Oh. Um. Let's start the state manager. False perspective or orthographic. Do I have them backwards? Do I have them backwards? I know this is supposed to be top and this is supposed to be bottom. Yeah, and left and bottom. Look at that. Look at that. Why don't you just look at it? Just look at it. So it's way off, but ah, damn. Fuck. Fuck me. Okay, let's restart this and look at... That's so different. Like, it's so insanely different. I don't know if I even want to use... I don't think I want to use, yeah, I don't think I even want to use, okay. So, we're not going to do this at all. All of this work was for nothing. But we can just say this instance set. We'll just leave the setter functions and be done with it. Ah, I feel stupid. I feel stupid. Zooming is definitely easier. With the orthographic. Orthographic, all you have to do is scale the frustum. But, well, our button thing is kind of cool. We can still leave the button. We'll leave the button, but we're not going to leave it for this. We're going to say, free fly versus fixed. And then, let's go back to our UI, because this is all jacked up. Let's say, free fly fixed. Okay, so mm, Let's see if we can just set free flying camera. And in free flying camera, we just want to go forward. Yes, camera is null. That's fine. Because we don't have. Okay, let's look for this perspective, state camera. Okay, so we're not using the camera mode anymore. Anywhere it looks like, actually. Which we didn't have a whole lot of code in here to make it happen, but boy, I'm tired. All that work. Okay, so let's see. How do we do this? Let's go back to our engine and look. So when we no, we gotta go to the game. This shit really needs to be moved to the engine though. And I don't feel like refactoring it right this second, but character and target. We go to the character. We say the target is actually the model. And that has a character controller. And I know all we really need to do, like, let's go and look. Free fly camera 3JS. Let's just look at how somebody else has it. Yeah, let's look at this because I think not sure if I like that or not. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Let's see. Like, we want to be able to control the camera like this. But I'd also kind of like the camera to go around the screen, like you'd be able to drag the screen and move the camera and zoom in, zoom out. I do like the zoom in and zoom out features. So I would like to be able to click and click control boxes. I'd also like to be able to right click. Maybe dragging the middle button drags the map. And shift click can rotate. That might be a good idea. And then forward and back with zoom. We have to add a whole new set of camera controls, but like, let's just document this. Double clicking would follow a player, and zoom in switches to third person. Double click switches to fixed. Follows a player. Zoom in switches to third person. We're not gonna have a real free flying camera actually. Free fly camera mode has different controls. Oh yeah, because once we switch to this mode in the game, we actually won't have player controls. We can still leave this feature though, because that's kind of nice. But what we will do is say, shift plus left click moves the map. Or Middle click moves the map. Shift and middle click rotates the camera. Add right click menu. All of this needs to go up to the correct line. There we go. Okay, so camera. So all we really got to do, actually, so instead of the instance, we'll set this free target equals a 3D object. And then when we set the position, we'll say this free target position gets set as well. I just undid all of these and we'll just redo them again. So I think this will work. This hurts my head. I'm just gonna go for it, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, then I will learn and I'll give up, and then I'll come back to it later. If the aspect changes, we do need to update the projection matrix. We can just get rid of that then. Okay, so then our free target, does Object 3D have ThreeJS Object 3D? Does it have a look at? Look at. It does, okay, cool. We're not using flight controls. It doesn't give me the functionality I want. I need to figure out why that fucking square is there, because that's gonna drive me crazy. It's just this one stupid ass square. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. So I think what we can do is we can just say, do we have to update the aspect every time? Are we really doing that? In the game, camera, refresh. Oh, on window resize. Okay, well that makes sense. What we'll do, so if there's no target, we will return. That's not true. Well, we could do that, but that's not what we're gonna do. What we'll do is we'll say, target equals this dot, what did I call it? Jeez, let me scroll all the way up. Let me actually go here. Where did I just make that thing? Free target. Okay. What we'll do is we'll say target equals free target. Oh no, that'll fuck things up because then it's gonna set the character object. So we'll say let target equals target, and then target, otherwise it's free target. And then let's swap all of these targets. Okay, anywhere we have target dot, we want to swap it with target dot. Let's see if this works. The only other thing that we need to look at is these are fine because these all get called inside this body here, so it'll be a target clone based off of that target. So then at the top level, we just broke it. We still gotta set up a whole nother set of controls. This is fucking stupid. I did this way bad. We're gonna have to refactor the shit out of this later. So this character target, we're gonna say state camera mode. Otherwise, this target, else, null. And now it doesn't work because, I don't know why it doesn't work. I have no clue why it doesn't work, and it hurts my feelings. Let's try this. If not target, we'll just return for now. Yeah, we broke something beyond just let's go back and like undo. Wait. Okay, what else did we do? What did we break? Like, what did we do? It was working before this. I think we broke something somewhere else. Let's redo everything we just did, because I think what we did was right. I think everything I just did was fine. I think we broke something somewhere else, like here. This makes my blood boil. Okay, we'll try it here then. Instead of this. Oh, that's crazy. State dot camera mode. I have no clue what's going on at this point now. Like, I think maybe... We actually don't need to calculate offset or any of this shit, actually. Mouse down. None of these controls will work for us. So, let's leave this. Let's replace all of these with target. Where is that at? 71. Boy, are you telling me this whole time that that was actually the problem? Are you kidding me? If no, what the hell is that? Well, that's kind of cool, but that's not what we want. I mean, that is cool though, don't get me wrong. That is kind of cool. But nope, not what we want. But we can say whoa. Okay, so this camera mode thing's not gonna work at all, actually. Fuck, man. This really hurts my feelings. I think we can do this. I really do think that we can do this. I think we can say, let's go back and make all of these. We'll do target and then underscore target. Much as I hate doing this. And we'll say let target, and then if it's state camera mode Yeah, that breaks everything. Fucking hell, man. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Like, I really like these camera controls, but this code is just so incompatible with what I had. Or, I mean, what I want to do is like completely incompatible. Now I don't even know what the fuck target offset even is. These look at functions should work, but the zoom, I mean, technically this should work too. But we're gonna have to change the controls. Kind of. I mean, okay, we shouldn't have to because the character moves. And then it still moves. The only thing we need to change is if we're in free fly or not, and what the object is. The character controller is what's handling the moving. Okay, so if we instead in the character controller okay, we have two different things working here. We can change this character controller to the engine. This is gonna break some things, but I'm okay with it. Yes. We're gonna rename this movement controller, or we can call it physics controller. And there's a couple things here that are like, I mean, all it really does is handle movement. So, movement controller, that's fine. Yes, import, change the import names. Okay, and then when we create this thing, we need to have this enabled equals true. We need to say shit, man, fuck. We're gonna have to write another controller class. That's what we have to do. Right now, the character controller handles the character movement. We're gonna want to keep some of this stuff in here. We're gonna say enable and then disable. And here we'll say this enable. Oh great, that didn't work. Oh wait, this is the wrong function. That's why. Disenable. Okay. We're not gonna use the camera like this though, so there's that. But we are gonna reuse some of these physics though, so like we won't use key up and key down, for example. But we will allow some of these moving functions to be used. Also, there's a bug in here somewhere, but we do need to reuse some of this. So let's move this back to character controller, because this, I don't want to split this into like an all-purpose class at all. That just sounds like a horrible idea. We will write a camera controller class though. We will steal these key up and key down functions. No, we won't. Because the camera controller, the third person view is only going to be enabled when you're following some troops around. It's going to require a target. So it's going to switch to top down by default whenever you select a character or whatever. So, camera controller. Position. All of these functions are going to go to camera controller. Yep, all of this is going to go so the zoom is the only thing that works right now. Boy, I really want to quit. give up. But export default class camera controller, and then we'll say constructor. And we'll just have all of this, and then import camera controller, extend camera controller super. We'll also need to add state here. Import. There's some things I'd like to change already, but why is this? I've got to figure it out. I can't keep looking at it. I gotta know why this green. Why do I have one that's sideways? Now where'd they go? Sometimes it doesn't work at all. I'm like, why is there one that's popping straight up? That's what I don't understand. For each position, console log position. Do we need to like clone each square? Oh, we were duplicating it. We ended up with double every time. This looks way better too. That's way better. Okay, so let's go to character now. Actually, camera controller implementation. Working. Okay. Now let's go to this character and see what the hell's going on. So our target, we load the model. The model is the target. We add the target to the scene. Oh, you know what we weren't fucking doing? Oh my god. We didn't add the object to the scene. I feel so stupid. Oh my god. Camera controller. Oh my Jesus. I feel so stupid. Okay, let's just try this. Let's just say this scene. Where do we do this at? Do we have a scene that we pass in here? No. Character. We create the model in the engine. We create the camera. This scene, add this camera dot free target. Did anything happen? Oh, helps if we're running the game, huh? Bro, I'm gonna feel so fucking dumb if this works. Camera controller. Update. Oh my god. Let's just try this again. As much as I hate doing it again. Jesus Christ. Actually, we're not gonna do it here. I'm not changing that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the game itself, because this really needs to be in the engine, but we're gonna say if state.camera mode, is it enabled by default? I can't tell. We need to change the name of this. Where's the fucking... I'm getting ill. I'm getting actually ill. Camera... No. Fucking hell, I can't even think. Where the fuck is the state manager? Let's change camera mode to, fixed camera. That just broke some shit, but that's fine. UI... Actually, let's just look everywhere that there's a fixed camera. I mean, camera mode. Okay, that was everywhere. Jeez, I can't believe I'm getting this ill. Game, okay. If we have a state camera, we're going to update it like this. Otherwise, we're gonna say this camera update, this camera free target and elapsed. And that doesn't work. Map constructor. Why is map constructor? Console log. Why do we have all this outputs? I thought we turned this off. Paths. Oh, we'll probably need those later, but oh, it would also probably help if we say fixed camera. And then set it to true. Okay, let's try to console log free camera. This dot camera dot free target. Undefined position, that might be a big deal. This this camera update free camera. This dot character target. We'll add this function because this might help. Camera. Update free camera target. And then, I think that's working actually. one thing we do need to do is say this dot character dot disable if we switch. I mean, it seems to be working, I think. I'm not sure why it moves like that. That's kind of odd. What does the character have that we don't? Velocity, acceleration, deceleration. I mean, it's got a quaternion. Set from axis. Normalize. Position. Target position. I don't quite. Target position. So it's just getting that position and then we're copying the position. So I'm curious if we rotate this guy and we switch to fixed. Like we're still, yeah, so we're still getting all of the position. I don't understand, like, what? It's just odd because it seems to go. It's so odd. Scale? Traverse? Target? I don't understand. That's for the model specifically. That's not the position. That sets the scale of the model. It adds it to the scene. Why would it be off? That's so weird. So weird. Like it should be. Yeah, like so when we go into freeform mode, it's still. I think it's because we go into this fixed camera mode, and then when we go into free fly mode, we're actually basing it off of our object. That's not right either, though. We're still getting the offset. We're still getting the appropriate offset too. We can add controls to the camera controller though. We can say update free camera. All of this actually can go inside the camera controller as well. And then the camera, where do we initialize? We can move the free target inside the camera controller. I think I'm actually probably going to take a break because one, I've been on this for like 3 hours, and then two, I actually want to rewrite all of this, and it's just going to take a long time. And not that I'm against that, but we've gotten a lot done already. A lot done today. I would like to add a height map, which would be pretty cool too, to go ahead and add like mountains and shit. But not today, Satan. Something else I would like to do is add multiple of these. Curious if we can do that real quick. Let's try that. I mean, it should work, so let's just see if we can do it. Let's move all of these. Go in here to map config, game modes. If we say 2v2, we should have like give us the right format, it's just not the right order. Minimum X, maximum X. 1 5 0 0 1. And then if we switch this map to be first let's do camera config, top down, say 500 0. Should start with the top down camera. We say 1000. Okay, and then if we map config, we should be able to start with like 50 and 60 or something like that. Do 60 and 60. We'll add some more styling to this later. For right now, this is fine though. Let's say 75. We could even add these grid widths into our game modes, but just for now, we'll go back to our map and we will select 2v2 and see if this generates a 2v2 map. Almost. Almost. That's pretty cool. It's kind of got them mixed up, but And then in theory, we should be able to say like 3v3. Maximum is 0.3, minimum is 0.3 to 0.6. Oh, wait. We could still say 0.5, 0 to 1. And then we'll say 0.3 to 0.6. And then this will be like 0.2 to 0.4. And then blue will be 0.5 to 0.5 to 1. And then this would also be 0.3 to 0.6 and 0.6 to 8. So then we would connect red 0 to red 2, red 1 to red 2, red 2 to blue 2, and then blue 0 to 2. If we say height of like 80, yeah, these are obviously a little bit bugged, but I'm not gonna fix it right now. I just want to see if these configs work. Bounds and Y defined. Map constructor line 34. Bounds and Y within bounds. J. Create bounds. Store bounds and inbounds. Okay. For each path, to create a path. Path object. So what did I miss? Oh, I can't have two objects of the same key. Well, I'm gonna have to think about how to redesign this, and not now. I mean, I guess what we could do is we could say, we could turn all of these into lists and make these objects, and I really hate doing that. Hate doing that, but this at least would allow us to we go to regex and format this. Fuck, that's not what I want to do either. I mean, it'd be quicker to do this. We could say, quote s quote digit, and we could wrap all of this in parentheses, and then we can say one and replace all of these like such. Much as I hate doing this, I do actually hate doing it like this, but then this really breaks everything. But in the map constructor, then we would say path for each p fuck. Team and mapping. We would just say, wait, where does team come from? Yeah, team. The fuck, man? This hurts my head. For each team, and then each mapping path. Let's see if this works. This is not gonna work. I think I fucked it up. For the paths, so this gives us each dictionary item, each item in the list, and then this gives us each individual path. And then the regions, that's just not right. This is our paths. Each one of these is an array. And then it's team. That's not right either. So each one of these paths is a list. Then each one of these is a mapping. And then each so we've nested our list another layer in, rather. It's not right either. What the fuck, man? Is that right? Each one of those is a list. Shouldn't I have? Oh, you know what? No, actually, I don't know. Never mind. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'm fucking going crazy. And then the team index. So then we say let it's not right. Hey, I actually was pretty close. It was actually way closer than I expected. I don't care targets and all. I just want to see the damn output that did work. Blue 0 to blue 1. Region blue 0 to blue 2. Oh, we gotta do it the other way? Is that right? Blue 2. Okay, so we have to do blue 0, blue. That looks right. Blue 2 to blue 0. And then blue 2 to blue 1. Had them backwards. It's really close. The only thing we gotta fix is this map config. So like a spawn buffer can be size 6, then has to be small enough to fit. It's gonna be like half of it. Camera controller line 19. I mean, this is kind of cool. It's not like perfect, but there's some bugs here, but it's kind of working, which is pretty cool. Can we set the? Let's try something else. Let's try to do like 80 by 100. Yeah, we got some improvements that we can make, but it's starting to generate maps, so if we can get one that looks decent, we can, I'm gonna take a screenshot, make it look like we did something right. We're gonna have to scale everything down because this is like less than ideal. There's some problems, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go back to 2v2 since these are ugly. Where's the fucking mode at? 2v2. Alright, I'm out. I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching along. I've got a headache. I'm tired. Much love. Y'all take